Grappa, Mr. Leonard White, real Godfather, so please subscribe. As me watch a video, me have to do it every time. Share with my friends, comment, like. Rapper, grappa, the struggle is alive. Scholar the intellect, so the damn thing connect, right?
What's up, my beautiful people, or you wonderful people is doing? Boy, people, every day I'm not telling lies, a touching video. You understand? A mother is here crying over her daughter. Boy, I mean, know sometime, one time, you carry them picnic to the hospital, you know, man. Sometimes you really have to wonder what going on. Nowadays, it just make you come like you're afraid to go to the hospital. Especially in Jamaica. Now, this one is about the Spanish Town Hospital. Check it out.
Child's death are unclear, but the teen mom reportedly died shortly after giving birth. Jamila Maitland has her story.
Shaken and disheveled, Christine Campbell desperately weeps. In between short, labored breaths, she explained taking her 14-year-old daughter, Anna Campbell, to the Spanish Town Hospital for antenatal clinic on December 9. She was 9 months pregnant. During the visit, the nurses realized she was having labor-like pains. She was admitted to the hospital.
She just shake.
But Miss Campbell explains feeling uneasy while there. The junior doctors had gone on strike. The healthcare workers that were around were busy. So she asked for a referral.
I said, please, me I beg on a refer. Then said doctor they on strike, it no make no sense, cause anywhere we go, there is no doctor.
After learning that Anna may not be able to deliver the child naturally, they signed all the paperwork for a C-section. The hospital called Miss Campbell in the early morning of September 10. Anna had given birth naturally, and there were some complications.
I said, but why put a 14-year-old through such a very, very long hard labor? Her body is tiny. She cannot take it. She was in here before I left.
According to the distraught mom, the hospital didn't have Anna's rare blood type.
I said, I never beg on a transfer, never beg on a fee referral, because they're saying they're looking for blood from KPH. They're waiting for the blood to come from KPH.
Anna died. The family is devastated. The baby's father, a 15-year-old, and his family equally pained.
She was beautiful thing in the world to me. Oh, God.
As for the baby, he's in the neonatal intensive care unit. He requires a ventilator to breathe. TVJ News reached out to the Spanish Town Hospital. CEO Jacqueline Ellis, while extending her condolences to the family, said an investigation is ongoing. Senior Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Wright James declined to give the specific details. Torn about the circumstances surrounding Anna's death, the family is accusing the hospital of negligence.
You take up certain type of job by your head, and this is a baby mother having baby. So you're not supposed to talk about you go past strike. If I even to make one plan, no, say to go and work and make them look like everybody gone past strike. You could tell up a jubilee say everybody gone past strike, because you're there punished down.
The mother is also bemoaning the treatment given to her daughter by some of the healthcare workers.
I say, Anna, I'm a pine you, I'm a shit there in half of you. I'm a hold her, and then she said, Mommy, me see. I'm start praying for them. I pray for Anna no more. I say, God, help the doctors and the nurse be present, because choose your 14, them a prayer like. A lot of us have 6 as 40, but we don't know your life story and you don't know mine.
Anna was a student at the Queen's High School in St. Andrew, and despite her pregnancy, her parents had prepared all her documents
for go every process just to make sure so she can go back to school. We school Anna and go back.
Jamila.
Spanish Town Hospital may need answers.
Doctor, them know Spanish Town Hospital. They found me baby push. It was too tiny. Me sign the paper. Me say, no, please, don't cut me, baby. Me make the referral. Me baby go a different place. Doctor go for strike and me baby. My baby dead. They make she mash up, mash up. The mash up me say. Spanish down, more answer. More answer for me, baby. I'm a one baby. They kill her, I can't tell how. They make a 14-year-old baby we're in a deep distress. Go to a long, hard labor. I kill her. They no cut her and me sign the paper say, cut me pity. I don't care what cut her. They no cut her.
John no star. People may tell us, yo, the struggle is more than real. People, I want to make you say, the Minister of Health and Wellness, yo, big and serious, they not do them job right. Every 5 seconds, we get a video like this from out of Jamaica, where the hospital them not do them job properly. You understand? Them a make them a neglect people and left them there for dead. What do you miss them put out one cartoon, man? Well, literally them a say, boy, once you die Jamaica, you go hospital, you come out back in our box. We medical field, them something that is not a good thing for you say. Remember, say when you feel sick, you go hospital, you go hospital with the intention to get better, you know. You don't go hospital with cold and then your family member they hear say, yo, your drop out and dead cold kill you. Yo, right now, I don't even know what to say. I not lie. Yo, this is just so upsetting, people. This is so upsetting. The minister, them need to do something. You understand? Them need to start, yo, these nurses and doctors are not do them job right. Yo, them need to start face the consequence. You see me I say?
But is it that they're not doing their job right, or that they're not given the tool to be able to do their job properly?
Sometimes they have the tool, sometimes they're just not business. You understand? Sometimes they make it look like I beg the people, I beg them. A lady a few months ago carry her mother with a hole for idiot go. And them have their money. And when the woman willing to do everything in a fair power for insurance, her mother alright. Them fight the woman, they war the woman until the woman, when they finally give the woman the right for use the ambulance and transfer the mother, when they reach a Yui, the first thing the doctor asks her, say, why would they never transfer her before? The woman sit down and say, me tell them, say, me pay for the ambulance. Whatever medication and whatsoever we have the money, will you pay for it? When then finally, when the woman reach the doctor not care PH, you will say, boy, we can't do that fair. Them have already sit down too long a ball. Whole night, around 2 o'clock the night. Right back till the next night, the woman did their ball. And when they do when they don't have this machine, they don't have that the machine. When they do for her, the pill where she want for at least reduce the pain, them don't have it. And the woman have to decide to she have to jump up and call some people and make some link and find which one.
So if they don't have all, that's what I'm saying. If they don't have all this, because a lot of time, because even in the UK here, we also find these issues where a lot of time it end up being the doctors and the nurses being blamed, but really and truly they just do not have the resources, and sometimes they're understaffed, they're overworked.
They have the resources.
They're
hold on.
resource.
That's why. Hold on.
That's
That's why you also hear me said to the minister, you know. Because the minister must make sure that the hospital them have all of the right equipment what them need, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I was asking, because right now we're talking about a hospital where the doctor are on strike. You understand? Which to most people mind is berserk, because at the end of the day you would imagine that in certain place these things shouldn't happen.
No, it shouldn't
but
happen.
at the end of the day, if that happened, that's to show you the extreme that they have to go to in order for them to be able to have a space where they can work.
No, and the workspace that the money they strike for.
But that's what it is.
They
But at the
them
end
not
of the
strike
day,
for
no one
equipment.
wants to be underpaid and overworked.
That's why we will go right back to the minister.
That's what I'm saying. So really and truly.
And also, sometimes the nurse them have to be blamed in other circumstances. And all the while they're on strike, sometimes they neglect a lot of people as well too. When they do, they don't look on the people them. Then they don't know what them they and what them do. But them not pay attention.
I think that's interesting.
We do it all the while.
But I think that's an interesting conversation to have, because understanding will also help people. Because sometimes we do have. I remember, like, for example, Sarah, she used to explain to me a lot of time how we work in the service, and how a lot of time they have to go out of their way in order to help patients.
Over here, well, I remember.
And that was over here.
Over here is different. You cannot compare over here.
But over here has all of the resources that's needed.
Yes, but as I say,
they receive all of
but
the
you
funding.
cannot compare. That's what I say. You cannot compare over here to Jamaica, because watch here now. You see, if over here, if they make people dead wrongfully, somebody are going to prison.
Somebody
a rule.
Somebody is going to prison, but at the end of the day, the person is going to prison is often not the person responsible, because that's the person that do whatever they can with whatever they give them.
At the same time, somebody are going to prison. Jamaica, nobody not going to prison.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter that if somebody goes to prison or not. Are people given the right tools in order to help?
In Jamaica,
and to be able to do their job the right way.
Sometimes in Jamaica,
is there enough people to do their job?
We have to talk about that with individual cases. You understand? Because a person might die by probably they don't even give them the right injection. That happened to a little boy about 4 months ago as well too. You understand?
Are people competent? Are the people who are supposed to make sure that people are competent, that the nurses and the doctors are competent, even available to do their job? That's to check that. That's
why we go back and say, boy, the minister, you understand, of wellness and health must always make sure the staff them are well trained. You understand? The doctors, the nurses are on point. That's why I say the quality here. Me not only blame the nurses and the doctor them, me go way up at top. Because once the man up at top I do in job properly come down, everything will fall in line.
But it's also important to know that the condition in which the doctors and the nurses are working must be right in order for them to be delivering. At the end of the day, somebody who is not being paid for a month, for example, who has to show up to work, who has to work under certain condition where they don't even have all the resources that they have to work. It can take a toll on their mental state. And when that happens, it doesn't allow you to perform to 100%. You understand?
No, me I keep it political correct. I know when me hear that, no, you have to hear
something. But it is true.
Me as the public know.
As the public is not your problem.
Me as the public know. That's not my problem.
As the public is not your problem.
My problem.
At the end of the day,
no, but hold on. Me have the intention to me sick or my family member sick. I carry them with the intention to they must get the best look after possible. Me not carry them if you give them a wrong injection, if you see them and kiss your teeth because you not get no pay or whatsoever. That's why we still have to go right back to the minister. You understand? Because once the minister at the frame job come right down, everybody they on par. Just like me I tell about them. Lady we carry my mother go there. When she want pay for the ambulance go, they must say, oh well, We can't do, there's no ambulance at the moment. All of the ambulance end up on the road. When the woman go out the door, the ambulance man run this up. 2 ambulance man slung their chat and smoke. Ambulance park up. So sometimes it's up at the top, but sometimes some of the doctors and nurses them just don't care. And as I say, we don't even know what kind of stress or problem them have and for them and no business.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to show is that sometimes there is a lot of factor. Like for example, there we do know that they were on strike. The mother is saying, I don't care, just cut her up. But at the end of the day,
no. That's not what the mother said. When them said to the mother, she can't have natural birth. We will give her a cesarean. Sign the letter the form.
Okay.
The mother signed the form for them to give her the cesarean, and then them have her there push. Why they make sense that the mother sign the form?
Because maybe at the time they thought that they would have somebody available to do the cesarean, because not just anybody can get up
why
and do the cesarean.
So why when the mother said
remember
so
in hospital everybody have their job, you know. Not
that's
just
true.
any nurse can give any
that's true.
can
but
give an injection.
Why when the mother
Sometimes
asks for the referral, they not just say, I give her the referral, they might tell her about next hospital. Oh, then the pan strike can make no sense. She want to go to somewhere else, give her the referral. You don't work at the next hospital, so you can't say, well, they then strike to say, you don't make no sense to go down there. She want to go, give her the referral. So no, this is going to make it look bad upon them.
Can anybody just give the referral? Because that's what I'm saying. Because sometimes we don't think about all the steps, but sometimes you realize. Have you ever faced?
She did not mention. They said to her, no one is there to give her the referral.
I know. But have you ever faced an administration? Have you ever realized sometimes you want just one paper signed, for example, and they send you left, they send you right, they send you left, they send you right, and your mind is bugging because you're like, but this is just one simple paper that
that's
just
true, but then did not tell her that, not more that. Then just tell her, say, boy, it don't make no sense. So you see, if they may do that, no.
So why was she not able to just take the child and carry her to the next place then?
She did not explain the part there, but she said she was asking for a referral.
Because if she was asking for a referral, for example, and they're refusing, why was she not able to just probably, let's say, they pay for an ambulance to transfer her over to
probably she don't have the money to pay for the ambulance, but if them give the referral, they will have to send the ambulance with her. Probably, I'm not sure, but almost something like that, if anything.
Okay, so they would have to send the ambulance with her. So they're telling her it doesn't make sense because the next hospital is striking. But is it everybody at the hospital striking?
I don't know.
Would that also imply that the ambulances are striking? Like every service is striking?
They never tell her that. They just tell her, say, boy, it don't make sense, she go. Because every hospital has strike. And that's not good neither for every hospital has strike. So basically, what I say now, anytime when doctors and nurses feel get up and strike, 150 people are going to just dead at the hospital then because there is no one to give them the medication.
I feel like these services strike whenever they feel like they're at their last. I don't think that the hospital get up and strikes every day. For you to hear that doctors are striking, and even when doctors, like for example here, when doctors are striking, there still needs to be a certain amount of doctors working. You understand?
That's what the lady just said.
But she did go to the hospital and find some people working. So I guess in the protocol, they still have to have like a certain amount of people working. I'm not defending the hospital or anything. I'm just saying that sometimes when we as people are facing certain situations, we're not thinking and we exploring this situation. We're exploring them emotionally.
We're
not exploring them critically and trying to understand also what kind of protocol are in place.
Me understand to say, boy, look upon it on every single angle, but if yours them not going to, it's like you're different the hospital.
No, they're not going to, but at the end of the day, if they're just thinking emotionally, they're not going to be able to understand the situation.
And you as a human being, if you have a loved one,
if I am faced with the same situation, I will think I will think emotionally. But at the end of the day, we see other people's situation. We see other people's situation, and other people's situation help us to understand things so that we can prevent certain things when we faced with the same situation.
The Minister of Health and Wellness must make sure say everything on point. When me have a family member was sick, when me have a family member was sick, and me I carry them go to doctor. Me I carry them go to doctor with my stress and with the stress. Say the doctor I go make it light and them I will get better. Me not go with the intention say Lord God. Me stress it about my family member.
No,
then I wonder if the nurse never eat no breakfast this morning. I wonder if the doctor.
Who chooses the minister?
The people them.
Okay, so it all goes back to the people. So it all goes back to the choices that people make when they elect people who's supposed to take care of the country. But a lot of time people elect people based on
who they like.
This is who I like, or who basically my family has been supporting since the beginning of time, or which color my house is, or which color my neighbor is, or who is actually giving me the most money when we're doing how they call it the
vote.
How they call the rally them. And at the end of the day,
no matter what can it's
out of goodwill that a lot of times certain patients get in good care. Because if it was for them, like for example, if it was for them to just deliver work like how a postman, for example, can deliver his work, a lot of people would die.
Listen, man.
It's because they pledge.
If them feel like say boy, them might get ill treated in a them job, them might get underpaid and all of them something there. Go find something else to do.
But if
don't do the job.
If everybody else gets something else to do, no one will be there doing the job.
Don't do the job and then you not do it from your heart. You gotta do it to that vexation and you not pay the right attention to people.
But you, at the end of the day, we are all human beings, and in this life that we live in.
Listen, you play with people life.
But that's the thing.
We are playing with life and death.
People life. So at the end of the day, if I'm coming to work, if I'm like, let's say you going to work here, and you're supposed to be given a computer to work, and you basically what you've been given is literally just a carcass with a keyboard, and you have to fight every day for this computer to turn on, and you literally need to be holding
if my dad fed up, me move on before me put people life at risk.
You move on before you put life at risk. But at the end of the day, if everybody moves on, who is gonna be left?
You will find a person who did it with a natural love for it.
There is no one with a natural love, because at the end of the day, these people,
hold on. Sometimes me this my computer shut off for me, but because me love what I do, me still do it.
Rapper, these people go in. A lot of these people go in with the natural love. A lot of them want to be nurses. A lot of them want to be these things, and then they get there and they realize that shit. The love that I have can't do nothing with the tools that I'm given.
Me understand
no
what
amount
you're saying.
of love that I'm giving these things. A lot of times, sometimes you hear story where nurses actually take their own money and go buy patients them lunch and things like that. You hear story even here where all these things are paid for.
I never hear that over here.
How many?
Well, anyway, wrap up the video because we will go on and on. My main point. Don't put people life at risk, and a whole part time doctor them a Jamaica do it, and nobody,
but it must be what I'm trying to say is you need to dig more to understand why something happened. Is it that they just don't care?
Most of them just don't
that
business.
They just want to be negligent?
Yes, that's all for them still. Nobody is a situation like that.
Once you understand where the problem is, you can start find solution.
A lot of them is like that.
But
sometimes it's not about the equipment. Come here, tell quite a few where it's not about the equipment or the people them even broke.
But that's the thing. So if that's what it
then
is,
they're negligent.
Then there needs to be a great swift in the medical system in Jamaica.
That's it.
Is because the nurses don't get or the doctors don't get the tools that they need to in order for them to work efficiently. is because the doctors and the nurses are just negligent. Another 10% of why this happened is because, I don't know, because maybe the place is not adequate to give certain care. You understand? So once you ask the questions and you get the answers, you understand, and you better able to evaluate where the problem is. And once you can evaluate where the problem is, that's where you can point fingers.
Dr. Tufton, you need to step up and do your job properly. You're not doing your job good. I swear. Anyway, beautiful people, the video too long. Let me know what you guys think about what French is saying and also about the whole situation. Mama, RIP to your daughter and condolence. You understand, to the family. I know so no, yo, it's a terrible time for you. Jano Star. What's up, my beautiful people? I got some great news for you. Your favorite vegan restaurant is open once again. And this time, they are open at a new location. All necessary information.
This is Motor Baroka from I've been coming to England. The place where I tell you about is the best vegan restaurant I've ever been to.
Certified.
The food nice, the presentation nice, the staff nice. We love it. The place is called All Nations Vegan House. Trust me, man, you're not going to regret it. And me say that.
You know, a lot of people is confused about the entrance point. So from now on, we're only using the entrance point at Farley Place. So it's Unit 2A, Farley Place, postcode N16 7SU.
One of the places I like eating the most is the All Nation Vegan House. Could be steamed, could be boiled, could be baked, could be roast. All Nation Vegan House, vegan, Caribbean and healthy too. What? Let's look at the menu. Chow chow with callaloo, chickpea curry, black bean stew, ackee, coconut red rice. Just me say the food is nice. So what's up with sea moss punch? Made it up that after my lunch. So much food for you to see about. Vegan with a Jamaican flavor.
So now, my beautiful people, you have all the necessary information you need to go to All Nation Vegan House to enjoy that wonderful vegan meal. And remember, you don't have to be a vegan to go and enjoy the meal. And remember, you can also find them on Facebook and also Instagram. You can get any update you need on their Instagram page. So go over there and also follow the Instagram page. This is it. All Nation Vegan House. My beautiful people, the food nice and delicious.
All Nation Vegan House.
All Nation Vegan House, the best food in London. You better get it.
All right, the doctor say so. Come on. Let's say it.